It is a new look Big East Conference in 2014, but two familiar faces, St. John's and Georgetown, square off in a weekend series starting tonight from Kaiser Stadium in Queens, New York. Good evening, everybody. Jonathan Yardley and Bob Hirschfield with you. And Bob, back to Big East play for St. John's. They are 21-4 in their last 25 games. They're flying high. What's been the most impressive part of this run for St. John's?
Well, number one, they've been winning a lot of ball games at home. Their record is very impressive at home. They're one of the leaders in winning percentage for home. In the last 25 games, offensively, they've done an outstanding job. Pitching's been strong, and I would say the biggest difference is the defensive player, Jared Medeiros, their shortstop, who's really been the steady Eddie out there defensively, leading the Red Storm.
Turning to Georgetown, they got their first Big East win of the year last weekend, taking one from Seton Hall, a tough team. And you like one of their left-handed hitters in the middle of the lineup, the catcher, Nick Collins.
Well, we're going to get a good chance to see Nick Collins. He's been the big offensive threat for the Hoyas for the last 2 years. He led the team in hitting last year as a young player, and now he's still right on top of the game. But Georgetown, they have some excellent coaches. They do a real good job. Always presented a tough time for St. John's.
Nick Collins has hit over 400 in the last 20 games for Georgetown. On the St. John's side, another guy who's been heating up is the first baseman, Matt Harris, Big East Player of the Week, and added a homer on Wednesday against Boston College. He's a big presence in the middle of the lineup as well.
He's been a big offensive threat, not only from base hits, but also power production, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage. This was against Butler, lefty to lefty. Very difficult to hit a home run out of center field at Jack Kaiser Stadium.
Been another good addition for the Red Storm this year.
1-2 swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch, and Lomangino works through an 8-pitch first inning.
Look for dead red first pitch. There's a nice bunt.
Lays down a great bunt. Weber can't barehand it. Nobody covering third. Racing there. Diving. Held onto the ball, and he's out. Aggressive base running from Donadio, but Weber got the tag down at third base just in time. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. Strikeout number 4 for Lomangino, and he's worked 4 scoreless, hitless innings. St. John's in front 2-0 with Lomangino painting that outside corner for his 4th K. The 0-2. Swing and a miss at the breaking ball. Strikeout number 5 for James Lomangino. And yes, he's got that no-hitter going through 5 innings. St. John's 2, Georgetown nothing. A little bit of a breaking ball to finish. As you mentioned, the fact that they're all single runs is also a factor. Fake to third, look to first move. He got him picked off.
And he's complaining it was a balk, but I don't think so.
James Lomangino with a play you rarely see work. Uses it in a big spot to get out of a jam. St. John's 3, Georgetown 1, going to the bottom of the 6th.
Good ball player. Played a couple of years of professional baseball.
Bielkowski laces one fair inside the bag. A second run scores for Georgetown. Camparini stops at third, and the Hoyas are in business here in the 7th inning. He was the one who was alert enough to realize he could just run to third base earlier and make the tag.
Young sophomore competes hard.
Lines that one fair ball into the corner.
Into the coffin corner. This could be dangerous.
They hold the runner at third, but it's an RBI double for Eric Weber. And Georgetown has made it 5-4 and is still threatening here in the 7th.
Here we go.
Lined, base hit. 2 runs are going to score. Georgetown's going to take the lead. The ball gets away from Caruso. The runners move up a base. Down 5-1 at the beginning of the inning. Georgetown is in front 6-5, and they're pumped up. Moricella, Knights, and Sanchez, 7, 8, and 9 in the order, will face Davis here in the 7th. And, Bob, how tough is it for St. John's to rebound after the 4 errors and that dismal top of the 7th?
Well, you got to look at it this way. You have 9 outs. In 9 outs, you should be able to score 2 runs, or you don't deserve to win. That's hit pretty good.
Towering shot to left. That's how you respond to a bad inning. Zach Moricella goes deep. 6-6 game.
Well, like I said, You have 9 outs to score 2 runs. Well, you have 1.
You didn't say hit a homer on the first pitch.
No, but
that would have been good coaching. The bright lights of Friday night baseball in New York, St. John's 7 and Georgetown 6 in the top of the 8th. And it's been a wild game at times, and it was a really wild 7th inning. Georgetown was being no hit until the 7th, Bob, but a couple of big hits, including that one off the bat of Eric Weber, got the Hoyas back in it. Steve Anderson had the hit that put Georgetown in front with the bases loaded, a 2-run single. That put him up 6-5. St. John's, however, responded in a big way. The first pitch in the bottom of the 7th inning, Zach Loricella, peace, tied the game 6-6. And the Red Storm would go on.
That was the sac fly. You're right there.
Take the lead on the sacrifice fly from Brett Dennis, scoring Robbie Knights. They lead it 7-6 and are now forced to go to the bullpen due to an injury to Joey Christopher. And it's the closer, Joe Kuja, who has been outstanding this year. 1 run unearned in 26 2/3 innings and 7 saves. But, Bob, even if he finishes this one and gets save number 8, you're worried about what this means for St. John's for the weekend.
The reason why, it's a Friday game. You know, when you get another game Saturday, another game Sunday, he pitches more than an inning here. He's on a much shorter roll for tomorrow. His real out pitch is his curveball. Makes that he has a good fastball, but it makes that fastball even a little quicker. When he throws Uncle Charlie right here, the curveball. There it is.
That was it. Uncle Charlie sends Bo Hall back to the dugout.
See you later. He's tough with that curveball.
Joe Kuja, the St. John's closer, on an inning earlier than he wanted to protect a 1-run lead.
What I mean is that's the toughest one to perfect. A lot of young right-handed pitchers will try to throw it from bad to good and sneak it in on the outside.
Kuzbel hits this one to the gap. Great jump by Caruso. He makes the catch. And St. John's out of trouble in the 8th. Georgetown threatens, but can't tie the game. We're going to the bottom of the 8th. St. John's 7, Georgetown 6 from New York. And St. John's 1 strike away from a big Friday night win.
He's pretty much been missing that pitch all night. That outside pitch with a little bit of run. Low and outside. Here we go. Game time pitch right here.
To right center, Caruso lines it up. Going back, ball game to St. John's. Kuja nails it down, and the Red Storm, in a topsy-turvy game, win the opener 7-6 to start the weekend off the right way. David Ellingson will throw tomorrow for Georgetown. Ryan McCormick for St. John's. Today, the winner, Hackemer, he's 2-0. And the save to Kuja, his 8th. St. John's comes away with it 7-6 to take the opener of this series. For our entire crew and my partner Bob Hirschfield, this is Jonathan Yardley. Thanks for watching this presentation of ESPN. To watch a replay of this entire game or other games on our family of networks, go to watchespn.com or download the Watch ESPN app. St. John's wins it 7-6. Good night from New York.